Good morning. This is Dr. Stan Foster, and I want to welcome you to Business 4001 Career Practical Training. You're at the undergraduate level, of course, and again, I want to go over a few things with you before the course begins. I'm going to share my screen right now, and coming up, this is my course room. This is, again, the course 4001. We don't have anybody in the course that's at the master's level for this session, but on your course page, you're going to see the syllabus. So if you click onto the syllabus, this is very important because this is going to tell you where I'm putting the most emphasis in this course. So at the very top, you'll see the name of the course, my name, my contact information. Also on the front, I've actually given you my cell phone. So please, if you have any challenges, you can call me or text me, and I'll make sure I get back to you as soon as I can. So again, in the syllabus here, you're going to see this is the weighting of the points. The total is 1,000 points. And again, you have various assignments in various weeks. The key one, though, is going to be every week you're going to have what they call a learning engagement. So there's a different topic each week. This first week, it's called the job readiness. If you come down here and look, in week one, it's called job readiness report. And there's some videos to watch that help you and show you and basically what you should be doing to get ready when you start a new job. Again, hopefully you're going to have a wonderful experience here. And what I'm urging you to do is to really reach out and communicate with your supervisor. I do want your supervisor's email address and their direct phone line or their cell phone line in case I have any challenges that I need to contact them directly. And also in your report, I want to have your cell phone so that I can text you and or call you if need be. I'm going to reach out and talk to each one of you individually for about a half an hour just to get a chance to know you, get the idea of what job that you're doing in this course, and to try to help and maximize your effectiveness for this course. So again, if you look, each week there's a report, and that's worth 25 points. The first 12 points is for your initial response to the week's topic. And then you get 13 points for your replies to other classmates' posts. And there's a minimum you have to post to 2 other classmates, but if you post to more, then you'll maximize your points, even if you don't get a total maximum grade on one post to one of your classmates. If you go in there and do multiples, then you're going to have a very good chance of getting all 13 points for that each week. The other thing is that the other weighting of the grades, week one, you have an offer letter. That's, again, the letter that's going to be coming from your employee. And that's going to name your supervisor and your job responsibilities and duties. So again, watch the videos and then make sure that you fill out that report and get it submitted as soon as possible. Secondly, you have the job readiness report. That goes into a little bit more detail about your job responsibilities and whatnot. That's in addition into your regular posting, okay, that you're going to do in week one. And again, the offer letter is worth 100 points. The week readiness job report is worth 150. So in this first week, you're going to have 250 plus 25 points. That's 275 points out of a total of 1,000 points. So it's a significant number of your points for the entire course. And so you need to really get going and get started on the right foot. Now, also in week 7, you're going to have a self-study report where we're going to look at you to look back over all of the things you did over the 7 weeks and rate yourself. And then the following week, we're going to have your employer and your supervisor rate you as well on the same criteria. So we're going to have a good idea of how you're rating yourself, how you see yourself, and then also how your employer is seeing yourself. But again, one of the things we want you to do here is to utilize your critical thinking skills. So when you're asked to do a job, look at it, see how you can do it the most effective way, ask good questions of your employer, and they'll hopefully get you the feedback you need to be as effective as you can in fulfilling that responsibility. Also, how you communicate with your fellow workers is a key item, and we want you to also utilize your critical thinking skills on how you can effectively communicate, get your and their performance at a higher level. All of these things are very important to performing your job and are also appreciated by your employer. So again, and then the final item is your CPT reflection, which is due in week 8. As you can see, that's 250 points on its own. So that's take your time on that one, get started on it. I'd start writing it on week 7, and make sure that you really, really do a good job in that. As you can see, that's 400 to 500 words you need to have in there. We need it to be in APA format. And also, just again, use Grammarly. There's a link on Grammarly here. I'll show you that in just a second. If you haven't installed it, you would have gotten that email to join when you first came in and got your student email account, which is usually your first initial last name at student.calmu.edu. So if you didn't install your Grammarly off of that link, then you don't have the right version. It's not as powerful of a version. So contact us and contact me. I will get you in contact with the right person, and we can make sure you get the right version of Grammarly. But you're going to need to use it, and I really urge you to, write every one of your replies, whether it's your response or any of the other weekly items that you need to do. Write it in Word first, run it through Grammarly, and then submit it. The other thing I look for is don't write in one large paragraph. If you have separate thoughts, organize those and have a different paragraph for those thoughts. And also your sentence structure. Be real careful about your sentence structure. And Grammarly will help to an extent on that, but you also need to, if you write it, put it through Word, put it through Grammarly, and then put it down for a minute, and then come back and reread it maybe an hour later. Then you're fresh and you can get a fresh perspective. And I think you're going to do a much, much better job. But do that, and then you can, if you can't submit the Word document directly, if it's just that reply on a weekly basis that you need to cut and paste into Moodle, that's fine too, but do it in Word first. I really, really encourage you to do that. Okay, and again, as you see here, each week there's a different topic. That's going to be your reply, and from your students. There's 6 students here in this class, so you've got a good number of students to interact with. Your initial replies should be done by Wednesday, and then that gives you and everyone else a chance to reply to your other classmates' responses. So if you don't have it in by Wednesday, you get graded down a little bit on your response and reply rather. So do that, try to get it done on Wednesday. And if you have any challenges whatsoever with anything that's out of your control, contact me. And you've got my email address and you've got my cell phone address. So again, we go back here, the Grammarly instructions are also here on the main page. This is very thorough, how it walks you through how to set it up. Hopefully you've already got the program set up, and hopefully you have the right version. But again, if you do not, get in touch with me. Also, each week there is a new Moodle. If you have any challenges with this new version of Student Moodle, there's some trainings and videos to watch on it. But also, if you have any challenges, please get in touch with me, and I'll put you in touch with the Moodle Help Desk. Also, there is a help option here on the left-hand side. As you can see, that's another way to reach out and if you have any questions regarding this new Moodle. All right, well, good luck with your course. Each week I'm going to try and do a small video and give you some pointers and some key aspects to look for. So again, I look forward to working with you this session, and good luck.